What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the Marvel Legends Gamerverse PS4 Spider-Man. Full disclosure, I don't have a PS4, so I've never played this game. I mean, I could have played it on somebody else's system, but I didn't. I also didn't pre-order this guy, and let's bring him closer. He's so far away. That pre-order sold out really quick on this one because the game was super popular. What made me want it was all my friends who did play this game, and there's a ton of them, were constantly posting screenshots and stuff, and I kind of ended up really liking the costume design. So I was like, you know what? I think I want to get this figure. But, of course, it was sold out. Cut to a few days ago when the figure finally dropped into stores. I went to my local GameStop, and the only ones they got in, and this wasn't only them, a couple of GameStops I've been to since, same thing, they were only being sent the amount for their pre-orders. So I had to wait 48 hours to see if those pre-orders were picked up. I went in this morning, and 4 of the ones that were sent to my closest store were not picked up. So I was able to purchase this guy. Sorry to the person that didn't get back to them if they want their Spidey. Not my fault. Right? But anywho, this is a repaint of well, 2 things. Well, 3 things, kind of, sort of. First, you got the Spidey UK head, and then you got the Spidey 2099 body, and then you got the House of M webbings, although it could have been his webbings and House of M came out first, who knows. But it was made for these guys, and it's kind of weird. And I'll show you, it's because of this, it's kind of weird. But the sculpt on them, it's really soft plastic. The sculpt on these things are pretty nice. I really like the ends there. It reminds me of like Nightmare Before Christmas. I'll show you what's going on here. The only good real way to put it is, I guess, around the thwip there. Kind of just resting on it. If I could even get it to do that. I might have to turn it the other way. But, you know, there's no really great way. I mean, you could do this, I guess. But it still doesn't stay. You know, like, that's what you kind of want to do. It's just a weird design, I think. Whatever they did, they should have just made it something that attached. Yeah, because it's also really floppy, so. That's that. Nothing more to say about that, but it could have been better. He also comes with 2 hands here, the opposites of the ones he's got on. One thwip, one punching hand. He's got the white paint. Looks alright. So let's take a look at this guy. The head looks really good. I like it. I do like these the really dark black eyes. So that looks pretty good. What I did notice is that the red on his head is a little bit different than the red on the rest of his body. You know, it's like a shade or 2 different. I did notice that. The big Spidey symbol on his chest looks pretty cool. I think the white there is supposed to go to the very edge of the red, but that's fine. Like, visually, it's not that bothersome. I did have a scratch here. Unfortunately, like, you know, this was just brought out to me from the back room, and I just, paid for it, and I didn't notice that until I left. But it's, even still, I don't think I would have made the dude go back in and change it for me, because I don't know. I was already like, it was already a weird situation. I didn't want to make it weirder and sound more annoying. So, but you know, you guys have to see stuff like this, you know. So I take the hit for you. There you go. Watch out there. It looks like this ab crunch could definitely scrape the paint. It's a little easily fixed there. Not the biggest of deals, but it is there. And I'll probably be like posing them more like this anyway, so you really can't see it that much. I do like it though. It looks pretty good. Like I said, I do like the overall design. The back is pretty cool. He's got the extra legs there that extend outwards. That looks pretty slick. And I kind of do like just the white over, you know, the Spider-Man, the regular Spider-Man outfit. The white does look good. There's something nice about that. So kudos to whoever designed this. You know, I think they did a good job, and I can see why a lot of people like the game. It's just kind of like a unique take on Spidey, I think. I do like this, you know, how it looks on the sides there. That's pretty cool. And then I really like his... I feel like they're like sneakers, you know, and Hasbro should team up with someone to make these sneakers like they did doing with Transformers. A little excess blue there, but it's not so bad. You know, it's a nice design. It really is. So there you go. It looks pretty good. Let's do articulation on this guy. Head has one of those deep hinges, so you can look down, you can look up. Lots of swivel, looks good. The ab crunch, as I was talking about before, works well, maybe too well. A swivel. And then you got butterfly joint there, so this is on the higher end. And this is the same color as this, so it's just the middle chest red is a little brighter. You can really see it here. So, you know, whenever you get a butterfly joint, it's definitely on the better end of the Marvel Legends stuff. Hinge swivel otherwise, swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbows, you know, hinge swivel at the wrist, splits about that much, kicks about that much, doesn't ever kick to the back, thigh cut, double jointed knee, boot cut, hinge rocker for the foot. So, you know, standard Marvel Legends, higher end Marvel Legends. Let's call it higher end Marvel Legends with the butterfly joints. Which I do like. I really like when they come with butterfly joints. So there you go. Let's do some size comparisons, shall we? Here's the other dude I picked up today. Wreck-Gar from Transformers Power of the Primes. Probably one of the last releases from this line here in the States, maybe. This is Walgreens exclusive. First time I'm seeing it in my parts, and a lot of people have just been seeing it. There was like an earlier drop, which confuses things all the time. Bumblebee. You can see those guys. How about a mega squishy Kirby who's still sitting here? NECA Coraline. Look at that team up. The interesting figures together. I'll bring another Marvel Legends. Archangel. And then we'll bring in Mafex Homecoming Spidey. There you go with that. And who else I got? I got Sand Trooper and Mechagodzilla. Or Kiryu. So there you go, guys. There's my size comparisons. And that's my review for the PS4 Spidey Gamerverse branding subset of Marvel Legends, which is usually used for the 3.75-inch figures. So interesting to see that branding on this figure, but it made for a nice package. So there you go. Check out my Instagram for that if you haven't seen it. Alright, link is down below. And that's it. That's my review. Not a bad figure. Not bad at all. You know, it's got some scrapes and stuff, but overall, I do dig it. I think it's a cool outfit, and I'm glad to have this one in my collection. There you go. Alright, so please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time. Peace out, peeps.